So Season 3 just dropped a couple days ago, and this was a huge update for all of the Battle Royale players. However, us over here on LEGO Fortnite, we did not get a whole bunch of content. The only thing we really got that was of any significance was this brand new preset called the Wastelanders Rampart, and this is basically just a big gateway for those of you guys who don't know, and you can get this in the Battle Pass. It's super easy to build though. It only requires 8 wood up front, and then after that you got 26 wood, 26 granite, and 8 torches. It's actually really easy, but in today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 things that really need to come to LEGO Fortnite as soon as possible, preferably in this season. If you guys enjoy at any point, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you guys are new. And also, if there's anything in this video that I don't mention that you guys would like to see added to the game, feel free to let me know down in the comments as well. Now, diving right on into it, the first thing that I want to talk about today, we are standing right outside of it. The one thing I would really like to see them do to the game ASAP is this high complexity area. The build limit is actually it's disappointing to say the least that it's in the game. I mean, it really hinders a lot of the creativity that people have, and it really is a bummer. It really is, because look, like right here, in some places over here, and this is the same building, which is really weird. Like over here I have extremely high complexity, down here I just have regular high. I can still build a little bit, I think. Yeah, I can still build some things, but right over here where there's the same amount of stuff, but it's for some reason over here is extremely high, and I literally, like, building is completely disabled for me. And it even says world exit is imminent. I don't even know what that means, because I've stood here to test it for a while and I've never gotten kicked from my world. But yeah, I built this arena a few months ago and I never got to finish it because I really wanted to add these concession stands and bathrooms all the way around the whole thing, and I really wanted to add a whole lot more detail to this place, but unfortunately not able to due to the high complexity thing and the build limit. So something I would really like to see, preferably in this season coming up, would be either I mean, main priority would be to lift it all together, but seeing how that's probably unlikely, I would like to at least see the build limit increase. That way people can build more before they hit the build limit. And yeah, I see this all over the place. I watch a lot of other LEGO Fortnite creators, and a lot of people have some insane, super creative builds, some super amazing builds, but they get stopped like halfway through, or they're just not able to finish it because of the build limit. And it's just really sad to see, because it really makes me wonder like how far these people can go with their builds if it wasn't for this feature. Now, the next thing I would love to see them add to the game is the ability to build in any direction, because right now, currently in LEGO Fortnite, the only way you can build as intended, and I put emphasis on that, as intended, is basically north, west, east, and south. Like, I can only make this wall go horizontal or vertical. I can't make it go like, I can't kitty corner. I can't do anything. I can only have it go one way or the other. Now, there is a way, before you guys jump on me in the comment section, there is a way that you can actually build in any direction using dynamic foundations. Now, if I go ahead and grab this and throw this down, and then if I go and push it up against here and allow it to tilt at an angle, now I can grab the wall that I just put down and then act like I'm gonna place it up against the foundation, and now you can actually place this wall at an angle just like that. And now if I wanted to go ahead and build something that was like more of a round shape, I can go ahead and do it like that. And then you can also go ahead and snap the walls together now just like that. So now you have a whole wall that's facing in this direction. Now that is, you know, something that is actually really helpful and really useful, but I would love to see them add the feature that way we can just do it ourselves. Like if there was a little dial or whatever that would give us the ability to choose what degree we want our wall to be placed at, I really think that would go a long way as far as kind of what I talked about with the last step, with just people's creativity. There are some very smart and creative people that play this game, and if we had the ability to have some sort of dial or something that we could type in or click or whatever to put the walls exactly where we wanted them to go, or anything for that matter, roofs, floors, decorations, anything, that would open the door for so many new ideas and new builds. And I would just be really excited to see what people would come up with if this was an option in the game. The third thing I would love to see added to LEGO Fortnite is some sort of villager quests or villager missions, because currently in the game, there's not much interaction to be had with the villagers that you have assigned to your villages. And the only thing you can really do, once you have them live at your village, you can assign them to a job, and then that's pretty much it. They go off on their own, they do their work, and then you come back to them a day or so later and see what they have for you. But it's a really quick interaction. It's just, you know, you walk up to them, say, how's your job doing, and then they give you what they worked on, and then that's it. And then repeat the same process after that. So I would really like to see them add some sort of way for us to have more fun interactions with our villagers. And I think a good way to maybe start that is by giving us some sort of villager quest. Like if we could join our world, say like how they have Battle Royale has the daily quests, for example. You could do that to Lego Fortnite too. And granted, they do have it for the Lego Pass, but they don't have it for, like, I would want to see it in the actual game. Like if we could approach our villagers when we first get on and they have some sort of missions for us to do or some sort of objectives for us to do, it would be really cool if we could do that and then get rewarded somehow, whether that would be with some sort of tools or with some sort of rare resource, like maybe some rubies or bright core or something that's actually useful. Because right now the villagers don't give you that much like useful stuff. I mean, the most useful things I think that you can get from your villagers is probably food and occasionally like fabrics like this. But as far as like wood and stuff, I mean, that and stone and all that is so common and so easy to come by. It's not like the end of the world to get it from your village or to not get it from your villagers. But certain things, like I said, like bright core, ruby, sapphire, things that are more rare and harder to find, or even like iron bars, because our villagers currently don't have the ability to make iron bars. So if we could just get some sort of rare resource for completing like some sort of daily challenges or any sort of missions or objectives to just be more interactive and give us more purpose to play the game. Because currently, like, once you get endgame and you already have 3 max level villages, that really leaves you with nothing to do besides, or sorry, 4 max level villages. I forgot that they added the shore biome. But once you have all of your villages maxed out, there's really nothing left to do in the game besides just try to come up with things to build. And even that is super limited right now. The things that we can build are kind of limited to an extent. So yeah, I think it would just be really cool, again, to just give us something more to do besides like just try to come up with things to build. But not that, I mean, building is great and it's obviously a huge part of the game. I mean, but yeah, I don't know, just something else to kind of get away from that for a little bit and give us more of a reason to want to hop on here would be ideal, if you ask me. Another thing I would love to see them add to the game is the ability to build with glass. Now, they added glass as a new resource a couple months ago, and we haven't gotten to do much with it since. I mean, there's only a select few recipes that you can use glass for that you know requires it to build some of these things. But I mean, like, none of the main stuff that we need actually does use it. Like, look, out of all of our tools, none of it requires glass at all. Not even like fishing rods, nothing like that. So none of the weapons do. It's just, it feels super useless. I mean, none of the charms even require glass at all. So what I would love to see them do is oh, okay, so the reflection charm actually does add glass now, so that's a new one. But still, like, for the most part, there's a very select few things that require glass. Like even the basic compass or like this stuff, you only need to build it once. So that's the thing. You only need to make one compass, and then you never have to make one ever again. So after that, like as you saw a second ago, I have so much glass that's just sitting here piling up because there's nothing to use it for. So if we could go ahead and just like in Minecraft, where you can actually make glass floors, glass walls, glass ceilings, that would add just a whole new element to the game. And I mean, just like pretty much my whole list so far, it's really wrapped around the idea of us being able to just have more creative freedom in the game. I would just love to see, like, I mean, I keep saying it and I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but I can only imagine the things that I and many others could come up with if we had the ability to make like glass walls or glass buildings. I mean, the creative aspect is just so many things are just flying through my head when I start to think of it. And you can, there's so many like modern homes out in the real world that have like huge glass walls or giant windows and stuff like that. Things that we don't have in the game, because even the windows that we do have in the game aren't even actually like glass. It's just like openings. So Yeah, like look at this. They're all just like open squares. There's not even any glass in them. Yeah, the ability to do that I think would be really cool, and it would give us way more use for the actual like glass resource rather than just sitting there collecting dust. I mean, I don't remember the last time I've actually found myself having to like come to my village and get glass out of this chest. I genuinely couldn't tell you the last time I had to do that. And now number 5, the last thing that I would love to see them add to Lego Fortnite, of course, popular opinion, I'm sure, is a brand new biome. Now we've been hearing rumors about the long-awaited dark forest biome for quite a while now, and we haven't really heard much of it as of late, though. There's really been no updates aside from the roadmap that got leaked a couple months ago, kind of basically showing us that it might come out near the end of like October-ish, somewhere around there, somewhere around Halloween, which makes sense because if it's going to be a dark forest, it kind of makes sense that it would go with the Halloween vibe. So am I actually expecting to get a new biome in season 3? Probably not. If anything, it's probably going to be next season. However, I mean, I can dream, right? I can hope and dream, because the sooner that they add it to the game, the better, if you ask me, because anything that gives us just something refreshing to look at and something new to do is a W in my book. That's a thumbs up in my book. So I would absolutely love to see the dark forest biome, or any other new biome for that matter, because like I mentioned a few minutes ago, the newest biome that we got is the shore biome, which I'm in right now. And granted, the shore biome has actually always been here. Even since the release of the game, the shore has always been here. It just wasn't always able to be made into a village, because when the game first came out, it counted as the Dry Valley village, even though it was actually in the shore. But the ability to actually turn this into its own village came out in a previous update. So in the future, like I said, preferably in this season, probably not, but I would love to see either the dark forest biome or any new biome for that matter. That would be very, very ideal. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for me. Those are the top 5 things that I could think of that I would love to see added to the game in season 3. Again, let me know down in the comment section below if there's anything I missed or anything that you guys would like to see in season 3 that I did not mention. If you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you guys are new. I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so I would really, really appreciate all of you guys' help and support. There also will be a link in the description with the join button if you guys would like to become members. You guys can get all kinds of member perks, including member badges, member shoutouts in the videos, member early access to videos, badges, emotes, all kinds of awesome stuff. So if you would like to support me and go above and beyond, you don't have to, but the option is there. The link will be in the description, and I would really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and we will see you in the next one.